Welcome to Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune, the nation's largest East Coast amphibious training base. For more than 80 years, this premier installation has served as the home of Marine Expeditionary Forces in Readiness. More recently, the headquarters of Marine Corps Installations East, the regional command for 6 Marine Corps installations in the southeastern United States, has called Camp Lejeune home since 2005. Located in Jacksonville, North Carolina, Camp Lejeune's mission centers on ensuring the Marines and sailors of the 2 Marine Expeditionary Force and TANIC commands remain trained and ready to project combat power at a time and place of our nation's choosing. Generations of Marines have called Camp Lejeune home, exercised on its beaches, crossed its fields, and passed through its classrooms in preparation for worldwide missions. The Camp Lejeune story began in 1940 as World War II raged in Europe and military planners postured forces for America's imminent entry into the fight. On May 1, 1941, Lieutenant Colonel William P.T. Hill was ordered to build, equip, and begin operating a Marine Corps base capable of training a full division of Marines. Selected for its proximity to 2 deep water ports and suitability to train newly constituted amphibious forces who needed to land on hostile shores, the Marine barracks at New River grew quickly in size and capacity to support the United States and Marine Corps' efforts in the Second World War. The base was renamed for the 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, General John A. Lejeune, in 1942. Throughout its history, the base witnessed numerous historic firsts, including the assemblage of the Marine Corps' first division-sized force, the first formal training classes of female Marines, and the Corps famously took its first steps toward racial integration with the establishment of a training camp for African American men at Montford Point during 1942. Since 1941, Camp Lejeune has maintained its reputation as a premier training venue and power projection platform from which Marines forces can train, launch, and recover from missions all over the world. Boasting 150,000 anchors, 11 miles of ocean coastline, and 78 miles of inland waterfront, Camp Lejeune's size and importance continues to grow as men and women have trained to fight in wars in the Pacific, Korea, Vietnam, Kuwait, Afghanistan, and Iraq. It remains a premier location for the training of joint, coalition, and U.S. ally and partner forces. Today, as 21st century adversaries leverage new and dangerous combat capabilities, Camp Lejeune continues to lead the way in experimentation, innovation, and warfighting excellence. As a multi-year recipient of the Commander-in-Chief's Installation Excellence Award, Camp Lejeune's reputation as a world-class facility is well established as it leads the development of new training methods, ranges, and technologies designed to meet emerging challenges and threats. Along with aviation components stationed at Marine Corps Air Stations New River and Cherry Point, Marine Air Ground Task Forces are able to meet training needs ranging from the individual infantrymen up to and including the MAGTF command element. Camp Lejeune features 94 training areas, 101 live fire ranges, 27 gun positions, 47 tactical landing zones, 6 military operations and urban terrain training facilities, 2 airfield seizure facilities, 10 engineer training areas, 12 simulator facilities, 5 special use airspace areas, and much more. Camp Lejeune's modern and capable range complexes offer challenging opportunities for the coordination of air, surface, and sea-based fires in a realistic environment aligned with developing concepts of employment. On any given day, Marines are refining their marksmanship skills at the rifle range, practicing small unit tactics, techniques, and procedures at one of many fire and maneuver ranges, or conducting supporting arms fire from artillery, mortars, aviation, and naval gunfire. Additionally, Marines can refine platoon and company-level battle skills, rehearse amphibious raids, conduct reconnaissance exercises, establish forward operating bases, conduct tactical resupply and refueling operations, execute ship-to-shore movements, practice helo-borne operations, conduct operations in urban terrain, and even rehearse skills in simulators prior to executing them in the field. As new requirements are generated for ranges and training areas, whether they be in support of a new weapon system or changing tactics and techniques, the base's range development team works closely with various tenant commands to ensure its ranges are directly linked to their operational objectives. Outside the gates of Camp Johnson and next to downtown Jacksonville, the Lejeune Memorial Gardens offer a place to pay homage to the men and women who gave their lives in the service of this country. Begun in 1986 as a memorial to the 273 Marines, sailors, and soldiers who died conducting peacekeeping operations in Lebanon and Grenada, the site continues to expand with monuments honoring sacrifices of those who served in the Vietnam War, the post-9/11 global war on terror, the Marines of Montford Point, and coming in 2026, a museum honoring the legacy of the Carolina Marines and sailors. So, what does it take to run an installation of this magnitude? Every day, thousands of civilians and a battalion of Marines and sailors come to work with a singular purpose in mind: to provide those 124,000 customers they impact with a gold standard of service, whether it be in training, environmental management, community services, marine and family programs, or facilities maintenance. Behind the base is a dedicated team of professionals who are committed to supporting the readiness of Marines and their families in everything they do. Camp Lejeune is a base on the move. Soon, the installation will have completed a multi-billion-dollar transformation that will enable it to better support and sustain the Marine Corps as it prepares to meet the threats posed by our nation's enemies and hostile competitors. The base will honor General Lejeune's legacy as it continues to play a leading role in the development of paradigm-shifting weapons, technologies, tactics, and training methodologies that will come to define warfare for America's next generation of warriors.